Hey there, Chris Woods from Daily STEM on Twitter, and I had an exciting day with my students. My students loved being in class today because we had a whole bunch of regular Oreos and a whole bunch of double stuffed Oreos, and this grew out of a question that came up in class one day that I kind of brought up because I love to just get kids off track and get them thinking creative and interesting things, and it was, is a double stuff really double? And once in a while, I've got a few extra bucks from my teaching paycheck, and so I bought a bunch of Oreos, and I gave each kid a regular and a double stuff, and I got them to just observe it, and they noticed right away that the diameters are different. I won't tell you what. You'll have to look it up for yourself, figure it out for yourself, and then I got them thinking, okay, now how could we actually figure out if they're double? And we got ideas about measuring, or we can use a scale and figure things out. But we also talked about ratios, and ratios are a really important math concept. This is 2 cookies to 1 cream, so 2 to 1. And this is 2 cookies to 2 creams, so that's 2 to 2. And so you're not really comparing equal amounts if you just set one on there, but maybe you can think of a common denominator because you have 3 parts, 2 cookies, 1 cream, and 4 parts, 2 cookies, 2 creams. So 3 and 4, what's a common denominator? And then you can figure out how many regulars should equal how many double stuffs. Maybe that's the way to compare them, because sometimes you have to come up with a different way to compare something. And all the while I'm asking kids really interesting questions. I'm asking them like, do you prefer to dunk your cookie in milk or not dunk it in milk? Or do you prefer regular double stuff or mega stuff or thins? And we're getting statistics on all these, and one kid asked me at the end of the hour, hey, could I take all the numbers from all the different class periods and present those in class on Monday? Yes, of course you can. I want kids to be excited about learning. I want you to go above and beyond and figure out a way to do that. Another thing I did was I showed them cool videos. Now check this out on YouTube. Look for the Oreo separator machine 1 and Oreo separator machine 2. These are straight out of a makerspace style atmosphere of these adults who decided, I want to be able to separate that Oreo. And what's the best way to separate that Oreo and have some fun doing it? Look at that, it broke. That's not good. There's got to be a better way to separate an Oreo. Maybe you can challenge your students to figure out that best way to separate an Oreo. All the while, we're having fun. The point of school isn't to have fun. The point of school is to learn and be challenged to learn and to love learning. And I tell you what, at the end of the day, my students love learning because we made learning a lot sweeter today.